ready for all the pressure that's coming for him? Is he physically and mentally ready?
Fuck.
Big slug fell, and away we go.
Red flag. Red flag. Sector 2. Sector 2. Man, this car will not just turn the fuck up.
Can you hear me now? Alright, good. Oh, we're live. Yeah. Well, there's we practice now, so I guess we have a bit of leeway. No? Quali in 20 minutes from now. Yeah, 7 minutes left. It's fine, we can start now, so. Yeah, when the timer runs out. Alright, welcome everyone to, oh, hold on. Welcome everyone to, round 6 of the Miami Grand Prix here at Florida. Now, this is just free practice, so, people, are yet to finish, people are yet to, get acquainted on this track and see what, they can do, with quali and rate when quali starts. So we have newcomers in P2, just Maxi in third, and if you're not caught up with what happened after Dutch Grand Prix, which I think was last week, or was another race. No, I'm pretty sure it was on fourth. But yeah, Alpine got a 15-point deduction after the Dutch Grand Prix for, or was that another race? No, it was another race. Okay, but yeah, Alpine does have a 15-point deduction due to running 3 drivers at once, which was at Silverstone. Yes, it was Silverstone. So they got a 15-point deduction, and they're going to have to clap it all back. And yeah, that starts. That will have to start today with just Maxi in third, and in the other Alpine. There's no other Alpine currently, but they'll probably join later on. So everyone's practicing now, so these will not be the actual. This will not be the actual grid lineup. And as you can see, YSI now sets the fastest time free practice, 1:21.1, and there's surely going to be a faster lap later on at in quali. We just have to wait and see what that will be. But you are starting to notice drivers are joining rapidly, and I predict that in quali we're probably going to have like 18 or 19 drivers. That's my prediction, as not everyone is here yet. So yeah, we'll be right back with as we still got things to take care of from outside perspective.
Mic test, mic test.
Yes, buddy, we can hear you.
Yeah, apparently, he is going to try to tolerate his FPS, so will not be driving today. So I will be commentating today, unless some random things happen. So, yeah, good thing it's gonna be me and Steve this time around, yet again. I must poke on all the way in here. Where is bro? And don't
Speaking
forget
of
that he got a
Balconado,
podium.
yeah. Speaking of Balconado, He got a podium at Silverstone last week, and was a brilliant drive, best of the rest easily, beating the likes of Red Jelly, Sod, and just Maxi as well. So yeah, great race from him, but there appears to be no sign of him anywhere in this free practice session. Maybe later on he'll join, but right now he is not here.
Oh, he's joined the server right now. Just now. He's just joined.
Let me see.
Okay,
Oh
he's
yes.
here.
Okay, so
That's
Poco
nice.
is here now. In Alfa Romeo on the mediums, possibly he's testing the mediums. So I'd say this is wise choice for Poconaldo, considering that the mediums don't have good history at all on any of the tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a really nice attendance. It's like Miami last time around, I think. That was quite the weird race last time in AR21 Season 2. And if you remembered, Wisei had a moment on the restart.
That's right. He got stuck in a wall, if you remember.
Yeah, but now in a different league, in a different world of 2021 leagues, he is right at the top at the moment. But time will tell on what's gonna happen to these drivers. But one thing's for sure is that we are not seeing any rain down in the south.
That's right. A full dry race for Miami, so there will not be any weird shenanigans because of rain or anything like that. It's going to be fully dry, which means if you're fastest in the dry, then you will be fastest. So that's good for all the drivers that have been practicing on the dry. This was known since yesterday, which is usually when the forecast gets posted. But yeah, it's looking good for Wysa right now. He currently holds all the purple sectors. And then we have Speed for Age, almost a second off. Then we have Papa John, Red Jelly, Noah, HSK, Just Maxi, Saman Yusina, Yadnil. So a lot of big names here. Your Ace, Ante Kawan, Poconaldo, Sod, Big Linda, the OG. I've raised him in PO10. And then we have Dungeon, now also on the leaderboard. So yeah, it's pretty packed. 20 drivers. My name's on there still. So 20 drivers, and they're now all told to line up in the pits and will be ready for qualifying very soon.
Be really interesting as free practice will be coming to a close in 20 seconds time, and some of these drivers are just about to finish. We got notable drivers. Wait, hold on. There's at the moment 3 Aston Martins. 3 Aston Martins. Hold on. Someone needs to check that one out. Hey. Hold on. 3 Aston Martins. And this ain't... I ain't even the team owner. I'm the team principal. What's going on here? I need to manage this one real quick. Who are you? I need to check the Agile chat. What's going on?
Who's this? He looks
Yeah,
familiar.
hold on. What's going on? This is so weird. There's Colin here. Then
So HCPP is a reserve for Aston Martin.
there are 2 reserves. Wait. Drivers are reserves.
How many Astons are there? Okay, so there's
There's
Kawan,
3 Astons going right now.
Kawan, HCBB,
Is it there?
and who else?
Milk.
Milk!
Milk.
So yeah, you're gonna have to get one of them to leave.
Alright, I'm gonna be checking the team lineup first. So, they're all reserved. Who is slower between the 2? Oh my god. Decision.
We're starting, but we'll take care of this during the.
Can it be extended to qualifying or no? I will have to see who is performing better. Or I actually have to kick someone out. Colin, I'm gonna ask Colin. Colin. Do you really want to drive? Yeah. Colin is not supposed to drive.
Interesting.
But we're confirming it at the moment. What are they trying to do here? Upcut is doing all the Aston Martin things.
Okay, that's
So I have to move it all up.
Yeah,
I'll have to
Colin
check it all.
Colin is not on the race register, so he will be asked to leave promptly.
Yeah,
but,
probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, ignoring that little kerfuffle with Aston Martin, qualifying is now underway, and drivers will now be setting their laps as we speak. There are people currently on laps. They have the first. I think I've allowed that. Not too sure. I'll have to check that. But they are on the laps now, and we are going to be having people finishing their lap right now. Which is an out lap. Daniel's about to finish his lap. It's an out lap. 125.6. That is surely going to be beaten. Yeah, Ante finishes his out lap, and yeah, a few other people, such as Just Maxi, Dungeon Fanatics, YSRB will all be finishing their laps. These are actual laps, by the way. So we'll see what the time will be across the line. I assume from the sector times for YSI, it's probably going to be 121. So let's see what's going to be.
I believe fixed the issue, so yeah, nothing's gonna happen to Aston Martin.
And I was wrong. 120.9 for YSI. Dungeon follows close behind 121.2. And yeah, the big time gain for YSI was that he was faster in the second sector. And if you all remember, the second sector it's a tricky one as well as the first one. HVSK goes to third, but I have to say that Just Maxi takes it from him. P3 for him. Just second behind from Dungeon. And yeah, we see a lot of people reversing now.
Yep. YSI also went quicker on his pole position lap at the moment is actually quicker than his FP lap, so really nice job, which goes to show that you can definitely push the limits in Miami. Since yeah, there is a lot of walls, but then it's not that intimidating. But yeah, let's look at one of the drivers in contention. Let's look at Dungeon Fanatics in the McLaren, your reigning winner in PO21 currently, where he got a really nice victory in Silverstone, and with second place was Poconaldo. We'll go on to Poconaldo in a moment because Dungeon Fanatics is going to try and take pole position on this lap. He will now navigate through the final corners of Sector 1. Nicely navigated, doesn't lose a front wing on exit, and through to Sector 2 on the long stretch.
It's invalidation.
Now, at the end of the... Oh, he's already invalidated.
Yeah.
Didn't see... Well, I mean, I can't see it.
Well,
but
that's pretty unfortunate for
unfortunate.
Dungeon. But yeah, we did get a taste of what Sector 1's going to look like. YSI looks to be on this lap now. Let's go on board with him. Pick a breaking point wisely into this corner.
Oh.
Oh, I think that's an invalidation.
Looks really close. It looks so close, but we will have to find out.
Yeah.
Because if it is not an
It
invalidation,
isn't.
it's a purple.
It was line on limit.
Oh, is it purple though?
No.
Oh.
It's a 10th
Yeah.
off on this purple lap. But it's fine though. Papa John
Oh, we'll see.
and Papa John finishes his lap, I think, P6. 123.0. Oh, Nura gets third place, gets P3, 121.6, not too far off from Dungeon actually. But Weisler will finish this lap. He's gonna need a bank
Three
of
drivers are
first
finishing
sector,
at the same time.
and even then it's not enough. He will not improve. Dungeon's now on another lap. Let's go on board with him once again. Now we did get a taste of Sector 1. He's pretty spot on. Now with these high-speed corners, kiss the apexes here. Make sure you don't hit any of the walls to lose your momentum. Pick your braking point. Get the rotation early on throttle, and through the straight we go. Good exit, and he has Red Jelly right behind him. Now with the DRS opened, he is going to get himself ready for this next braking point. It's a heavy braking zone. Pick your braking zone wisely, and miss the apex a little bit, but keeps it nice and tidy. Now into this chicane, really tricky. You can hit the wall, but he navigates through it pretty cleanly. 27.9 in the second sector, not too bad. Now with the DRS opened on this last straight, forgot what this is called, but this is going to be really long straight in this third sector. Heavy braking zone, pick your braking point wisely. Nice apex, and as Pocanalo improves to P4, 121 to 1, Dungeon's going to open his DRS for the last time. What's it going to be? It's a 121-0, and it's not enough to take pole position from Whiteside RB.
Well, I think Nora is also on a lap here, and he's going to try and close the gap, or even try to get pole position here. He hasn't gotten the best results in the last few races. He even got a DNF in Zandvoort, where he did a lot of work, and he just invalidated his lap. I think he just invalidated his lap through that
It's already
corner.
invalidated. Oh, he hits the
No.
wall.
No,
Hits
that
the.
is not good.
He hits the wall there.
That wall is annoying.
Yeah. It's really hindering because you have to cut it pretty much perfectly if you want a good chicane. And if you're a little too fast on the wall, then you can actually invalidate the whole chicane. So yeah, it's a really tricky section. The Mickey Mouse section is what they call it. Really annoying. Yeah, this is just qualifying. The drivers will have to be stuck with that wall for a whole 28 laps in the race, so surely they're going to play it safe there.
I think Red Jelly is going to attempt another lap, and he's already at the last corner here. If we can go on board with him real quick, he is going through the final corner. Might have been too close to the apex at the final corner, but he will now be crossing the line. Red Jelly, he's a driver. Will he get a decent result in qualifying? Nope, that is a lap where he's not going to improve. Unfortunate, and he's invalidated immediately, so he's going to have to do it again. We also got Beats joining. He's the driver, right?
He should be a driver, I think. Not sure.
He's in a Haas. I'll check him.
And yeah, as we say that, I think someone improved.
He
I think
is.
it was Nova who improved with a 22.7, which is a pretty decent lap, if I say so myself. Mr. Boomstick in P18 is going to finish this lap. Doesn't look to be a really good lap, so get back to him in a second. Papa John looks to be on a lap. Currently the only one with a decent enough lap in the top 10. So see those as he navigates
not so decent.
and actually
not so
hits
decent.
the wall.
Yeah. Oh, he'll have to do it again. And there is one thing about Papa John. He is only tolerating his internet right now. His internet earlier in PSL was running in like 10 FPS. That's why he didn't attend PARC today. So now that he is tolerating it, we might not see the result he's usually getting. So unfortunate, but The determination to give your team points despite your situation is nice. As we're now going to be checking on who? Just Maxi is going to be finishing a lap here for Alpine. And surprisingly, there's only one Alpine driver. As Wutupis is now joining the server. One of the back markers. But now Just Maxi is going to be finishing this lap. And it's not an improvement. Okay. Not an improvement.
This is a pretty messy leaderboard. There are currently 24 people on the leaderboard, so
Yeah.
that's just something to note, I guess. Way too many
people like Miami, isn't it? The only shock here is that HBSK out of all drivers is in 6th place. I haven't seen this man drive in a while. Like, I cannot recall the last time HBSK was driving. I'll be checking on other drivers as well. So I was actually wrong about only one Alpine driver driving because we also got this man right here in P16. But yeah, doesn't really matter. Isai is going to be starting another lap here. And what did bro do at the first corner? What a first corner to invalidate your lap. As for Dungeon, will he do the same? In the McLaren, he takes it better than Wi-Fi, so he will continue his lap. So, as he continues, he's got a little bit of traffic, an Aston Martin ahead of him. Oh, he hit the bump there. And that ruins his lap.
Yeah.
Nora also gets a corner cut mistake. So,
Yeah, you're not saving
the
that
top
one.
3 isn't doing anything. Or maybe I have lag, but I do not know because when I spectated Nora, he was far too deep inside. But he will continue with his lap. He has no care in the world, but he's gonna do something else instead. Very awkward lines from Nora. Knowing he's invalidated, he just wants to try out the track. Got an improvement in the back markers. Yatniel went to P12. Good for him. And that's apparently the same lap as the Williams driver in P11. That's a shocker. Getting the same laps with a midfield driver. Does it really matter? Nah.
Yeah, that's right. We have seen equal laps before in the past.
Papa John's starting his lap. Never mind. He is not gonna start. He finished the lap. Let's see, what are the shocks here? There are no shocks yet. This is the only shock.
HVSK on a lap. This looks to be an improvement from his sector time, so let's see what the driver is gonna do as he crosses the line, and he barely doesn't improve by 2 milliseconds. It looked like it could happen, but no.
Yeah, he's like really good right now in P6, but it may not necessarily translate to race pace, but we know he can do such driving. Anyone can actually drive well, but this is the shock we're getting as of now. As we're spectating Red Jelly, he's going pretty low here, so that's his lap immediately ruined.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's way on the inside, yeah. Oh, invalidated
far
actually,
too
so that might explain it.
Yeah, probably want to go around and do another one, because he's only got, what, 1 minute left to do a lap? As we're still
that's
seeing
enough time,
drivers
yeah.
to do it.
Ante across the line, 122.9. That puts him P9, right behind Nova in the Mercedes. So a decent enough lap from the Red Bull driver. Will that remain P9? We just have to wait and see, as there are still people that have to improve behind him.
I will have to check on these drivers here when it's gonna be in the quadruple zeros. There are some times that the driver might make it at the very, very last moment. As we got a Speed for Rages going P5, I jumped over his car. How about the Mercedes driver? He's starting his lap. Ferrari driver starting his lap. Might be Wi-Fi. We got Kami crossing the line to start a lap. We've got Just Maxi starting a lap. I do not know. I'm just guessing these usernames. But yeah. These are the final few laps of qualifying as Wi-Fi. His first ever lap is still the lap to beat.
Oh, Wyside's not gonna get another chance.
Oh.
That's the thing. He's completely defenseless. And Dungeon is also lost his lap. So the two main contenders for pole position are not gonna get another shot in improving. They might not even have to drive.
Can you check who is the Ferrari in Sector 1? I think he kind of not made it.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. That's not made it. That's Wi-Fi, yeah.
Did he make it? I do not know because
No, he
it
did
became
not.
0. His car just crossed. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's on pole anyways. Yeah.
Dungeon already lining up. There's still drivers on a lap.
Oh, now the Aston Martin guy is now leaving. So Aston Martin is going to have only one driver.
Oh, someone improves. Who is it? No idea who improved. I know someone improved. Yeah, whatever.
Aston Martin's only having one driver.
Nova and Mercedes going to finish his lap. Will it be improvement? Oh, it's not. Oh yeah. No. Get Neil across the line. What will it be? Will he break this equal lap time? No, he will not. But Beastava.
Wow. These guys are already lining up, but he will need to move.
Was that after the? I'm gonna have to check the replay. Hold on.
Wait, what happened for on just Beast's lap count or what? 2 seconds when he had crossed the line.
2 seconds when he crossed.
I didn't see any car other than Wi-Fi. But I don't know.
Alright, let me get
Let
to
it play
0.
out.
Alright, 0. $80 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, beat slaps legit.
What?
Yeah, it's his slaps legit.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a bit of counting. I went to the exact moment of time that hit 0. When they had 80 seconds and Beast had a slap with a second to spare, so his slap's legit. So, Beastava, last minute, actually clinches P4 with like a second to go, which is pretty mad. Something I would do, to be honest. And Sod will not be driving, so Speed for Age will take his place. Apparently, that's what's said in general.
So these guys the guys behind Beast is gonna move down, right?
No change.
No change.
Beast for
Right, it
slaps
stays the
legit.
same.
Yeah, he had a second to spare on the line.
I'll let it pan out.
Alright.
I'll do it. So yeah, qualifying has ended a few moments ago. And for your grid, we have YSI on pole once again in the big leagues, and he's currently on the medium tires. Also on the medium tires is YSI's rival, Dungeon Fanatics, the reigning winner in Silverstone, also on the mediums. Nora is on the soft compounds here. This is gonna be very nice as he's now starting P3. The man in P4 starting for Alfa Romeo. For Club Agile Academy in Core Blue, it's Pocanaldo on the yellow compound tires. And we have a missing man. We've got a missing man in P5. There are 2 cars on the P6 slot. But Speak for Ages is here. And is that just Maxi? I think, yeah. Just Maxi and Speak for Ages. Speak for Ages on the softs, Maxi on the mediums. HVSK, a really nice qualifying in P8 on the mediums. Red Jelly is on the mediums. We've got a missing person in P10. Then we got the 2 Mercedes drivers starting on the softs. And then we've got a Red Bull driver on the mediums. Then we got Papa John right here starting on the mediums in 14th place. Then we've got Racing Point in P15. And then we got 16th place, and it's almost a full grid all the way to the man in last, who is in an AlphaTauri. He's gonna be starting on softs. But this is gonna be a really nice race because there are many drivers. If I count them right now, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. How did I get 20? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Around 18 drivers here, so very nice. But people are not lining up, so this is an awkward lineup. So, yeah, this is going to be the Miami Grand Prix for the Project 1 2021 World Championship, where anything can happen in this Miami street circuit, whatever it's, yeah, kind of street circuit, kind of not. But nonetheless, this race is going to be starting pretty soon.
There is no beast in the server.
P6?
No.
No, P5 or P4. Either P5 or P4, but where is Beast?
Beast is not in the server. No idea.
Oh, Poco just needs to move. But yeah, that is the only thing left.
We have to start. Show must go on.
Okay. You can take the lead at the start here. I'll be watching on who's jumping the start.
Right.
Right. We're starting now. The lights are here.
The lights are out. 5 lights on and out. Oh, and that's is that small jump start YSI? So
I just jumped.
he did a little jump start. Oh, but he lost time in the process, and he's going to lose the lead. He did slow down to avoid a penalty, but this will be good for Dungeon Fanatics, who will take the lead. But Nuikens on that soft tire will take it immediately right back. Going out of Sector 1, and that is exactly what he did. YSI falls down in P6. Dungeon Fanatics will be in P2 fighting Nur for that lead, but he knows that it will not last as the last will progress. Bocanaldo, the man who finished on the podium last week round, is in P3, Speed for H. P4, we have Just Maxi, Yside, Roblox in the Mercedes. Then we have Red Jelly, Yside's teammate, Urace, and then we have Ante, and that is your top 10 in Sector 2. A lot of different lines in the chicane, risky lines, playing it safe, and that is just because of that wall. It's just so sketchy. But most of them make it out okay, and now we are about to start the second lap with Nurakun in the lead in that racing point. It's provisionally 1-3 for racing point, with Dungeon Fanatics being sandwiched in between, and you can already see the lack of grip that the mediums have, as Speed for Age is already on his tail. Then we have Pocanaldo, and then we have Yside, so he must have gained a position after that, but really unfortunate for Yside, and slowing down understandably to avoid a penalty.
And that is some nice. That is a nice start for everyone except for Yside, which really shows that if you jump the start and you have to avoid a penalty, that's gonna cost you in the long run as well. So you'll have to work its way back in the field. But we also get to see a really nice start from Luis, because we didn't see him in qualifying, so he practically started from last, and he tries to avoid a corner cut, so he had to go really slow through the chicane. But that is the midfield at the moment. Red Jelly is going to be the beginning of the front runners, but in that group of the front runners, a crash? Who's crashed?
Oh, it's... Oh, his controller. His controller. That should be Sector 3, because, yeah, it's right after, but yeah.
Yeah, that is
Big
terrible.
Linda loses his front wing, but yeah, it is, that is really unfortunate
Oh,
for Samanusina, and he despawn, no, he does not despawn, but yeah, he should despawn eventually.
it could be a 1-2 for Racing Point here, but not quite yet, because Dungeon is still hanging on tight to that second place. Norakun is actually having a league that is trying to get himself away from DRS range, but that is not the case of Project Apex Logic, because Dungeon still had the DRS, but now they navigate through the slow and tight section here. Will these drivers make a mistake? Dungeon kind of went a little bit slow, but he's on the mediums anyways. The soft tires are going to deteriorate later on, but he will need to try and get ahead of Nora as soon as possible, or it's not gonna be pretty good. As I think Big Linda also retired from the race, I think.
Yeah, lost his front wing and decided to call it there, but yeah. As we enter now lap 4. We enter now lap 4 of the race, and Nura is leading. However, I saw from the sector times, he's already on this second point. So.
Speed for Ages got to slow down, so Wi-Fi's back on the podium.
Speed for H, slow down for him, and yeah, he was fighting for the lead last season, but now falls down to P5, right ahead of Nova. But yeah, interesting here. I was gonna say, I was checking sector times. Nula's already on 2.
What? What? Eh?
Okay.
Oh, what has happened? Papa John went into the pits, but he at the same time glitched. He glitched the leaderboard.
He is not. He's not on the fast lap. Where is he? Yeah, he is, but...
He pitted, but what? What?
Or he, I
He's
think
gonna have to despawn.
He's
trying to
out.
catch up. You've got a train of 5 cars, but the last two in the train is falling behind. So very weird to see here.
Well, that's a Solon penalty for Ysai in the Mickey Mouse
Yep.
section. Unfortunate for him, out of the podium, and that promotes Speed for Age back into the podium places, but not a provisional podium and not actual podium because he has Pocanello for company. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out at the end of the race. Dungeon is still P2, right behind Nua, and I think that this is going to be. Yeah, Dungeon should be in the actual lead because Noah is on the way faster tire and he has not made enough ground to the McLaren driver. So, yeah, Dungeon should be the actual leader here, followed by Pocanaldo and Ysai. Pocanaldo and the band now up into P3 after overtaking Speed for Age on the mediums, which I think is a kind of accomplishment of itself, and Ysai right behind for company.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. And we've got a really nice fight for P3 now between Poconaldo, Speak for Ages, and Ysai, which is pretty nice since these are the top tier drivers, and it's Speak for Ages getting the podium here. And they will continue on to the fight in lap 7, where we can go to oh, Red Jelly made a terrible mistake where he lost the position to your race there. Or was it already lost? But I'm not so sure. But whatever. Lap 7 just started.
Red Jelly actually has a 36 seconds.
ready for all the pressure that's coming for him? Is he physically and mentally ready?
Fuck.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Red flag. Red flag. Sector 2. Sector 2. Man, this car will not just turn the fuck up.